Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I take my notes and how you can take more organized, helpful notes that will help you study. When you take notes, you should always start with a simple title that's easy to read, but is something that you're going to understand what the topic is and what it's about, so that when you go back to study it, it's easy to understand and keep track of. Oftentimes, I like to use the name of the lesson. So for example, if we're on Unit 5, Lesson 2, I'll title my notes 5.2 and then whatever the name of it is. So for example, if it was Lesson 5.2 was on factoring equations, I would just title it 5.2 factoring equations, so then I know exactly what I'm looking at. When I'm putting information in my notes, I like to use bullet points for my information. And I also use stars to highlight what's important so that it jumps out off the page at you and you can tell what's important and what you need to remember. Different designs for your bullet points, for example, doing just a circle instead of a line or something fancier if you want, helps you to differentiate between ideas. It's also really helpful if you abbreviate long words. So for example, instead of putting information and writing the whole word out, you can write info, especially because I know a lot of teachers will just give lectures instead of posting slides or something. And so it's really helpful if you just abbreviate things and only write down what's necessary, like the main words in the phrase. When you read a sentence, your brain is going to already put words like to, and, in, etc. in, so you don't need to write those words down. And using symbols like I don't know what it's called, but like the little and thingy, I'll put a picture of it right here so you know what I'm talking about. Or a plus sign can be super helpful too, or even a slash so that you know what you're talking about and you don't have to write out the whole thing. So instead of saying this and this, just do a little plus sign or whatever that thing's called. And that's really helpful because it helps you differentiate between ideas and also shortens down the things that you're writing. You can also skip lines to help separate ideas, which is super helpful, especially if you're doing different main ideas you're taking notes on or different strategies. It's very helpful if you skip lines because then it helps keep things organized and you know exactly what you're looking at the whole time. The main thing is just to remember that your notes are for you and they're for your usage, so it's best to figure out symbols and things that work for you, because my symbols might not work for you, other people's symbols, your teacher's symbols, they might not work for you. So it's all important about getting things that work for you and help you keep your notes organized. I'll insert a picture of my example of notes so that you guys have it and you can see how I write my notes. This is an example of my notes on taking notes. And this is an example of my actual math notes on synthetic division. I think that's the end of today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it boosts the algorithm and it helps so that other people can find this video. And subscribe if you want, and click the bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!